Welcome to 15 News Weekly, news and activities happening in and around Southfield. Here's your update. Various members of the area's corporate community recently brought a can-do spirit to the Southfield Pavilion in a friendly competition designed to raise awareness for the hungry. Dubbed Canstruction, the event featured area businesses who each built structures with canned goods and were awarded points by a panel of judges. They would then donate the cans to Gleaners Food Bank afterwards.
This is all about Gleaners. We are here to donate cans for their cause. Today's event is actually the Canstruction event. So what we're doing is based on two different categories. We are basing it on design and difficulty. So everything that each company individually has collected, we're creating works of art. All of this in the end will be going to Gleaners, for the children.
The event was part of a greater competition, the Southfield Community Cup Challenge, which was a series of events designed to promote team building, wellness, and friendly competition among the business community while generating food donations for the hungry. With Canstruction being the latest competition, organizers and participants hope that it would enhance networking, relationship building, and camaraderie among area businesses.
The reason for the corporate challenge is building more awareness of the businesses and allowing them to interact with each other. Today, Southfield being the center of it all, we act globally and do things locally. So this gives our businesses a chance to come together and meet each other.
For Gleaners Food Bank, the competition is a win-win from a food security and community perspective.
So Gleaners services 5 counties in southeast Michigan, and Southfield as a town has been wonderful to us just because of the engagement with the community. So they recognize the importance of bringing food security to this community, and these organizations and all the wonderful employees that have come out to participate have just done this in a very competitive yet collaborative way. And again, we're looking to replicate this kind of excitement in a number of different areas. So this is our 40th anniversary of being one of America's first food banks. So basically, Gleaners works with food producers and distributors, and we work with over 530 partner agencies, various shelters and faith-based agencies, and we all come together and fight this challenge of hunger and food insecurity in our communities. So this year we have distributed over 40 million pounds of food to deserving families and individuals. In the summertime, we focus on the challenge of 300,000 young folk that benefit from free and reduced price lunch that go without a meal when school is out of session. And so organizations and collaborations like this help us really make an impact on that.
The Southfield Festival of Hope returned to the city with a bevy of fun, interactive games, and entertainment for the whole family. Organized by Hope United Methodist Church, the special weekend carried the theme Community Forward and looked to carry over key messaging into other related programs. This year's festival also had a remembrance of the 1967 riots and featured an appearance from former Detroit Tigers great Willie Horton, who shared positive and uplifting life lessons with many of the younger attendees.
I try to give them a little background on myself, and I have a theory in life that when you come in this world, the good Lord gave you $1 million mind, and don't ever forget that. You can be anything, do anything you want to. It's better than tattoos, better than your paints hanging low, but that mind you're born with, you use it right, you can be surprised what you can do, and that's what helped me and got me through my career. And I came up during that time through the racial problem, but through the hard time helped me went out and try to make it better for everybody. And I got involved with Bob Hope, and I'm still involved with the military outreach program. That I love my career beyond the field, some things I went through the riots and et cetera. But life is all about peace and happiness and family, and I think that's what I learned from my parents.
With an emphasis on engaging young millennials, the Festival of Hope incorporated many of them in the planning phase of the event and will look to greatly involve them moving forward.
I've actually been involved with the festival since its inception 7 years ago, and I'm really happy to see a lot of young adults part of the core committee and helping to spearhead the efforts for this weekend. It's just been wonderful, and we're working together very well.
Bicycling is rapidly rising as a popular transportation mode, especially in urban areas where people are using bicycles to bridge the home-to-transit and transit-to-work gaps. As a result, bike sharing has developed into a trendy option for millennials who want to live and work in places where they don't often need cars. Southfield will soon have its first bike sharing program titled Zagster, which will look to cater to the sensibilities of its visitors and residents.
Well, we thought it was the next logical step in making our city much more pedestrian and bike friendly. We've worked actively over the last several years in installing more sidewalks, bike lanes, and bike paths. And this is a fun way, to go to the next level. Now, our goal is to get 30 minutes of heart-healthy activity, whether you're walking or riding a bike. And we want to make it accessible and easy for people to use within the city center district.
With its central location and interconnectivity to several expressways, Southfield is an ideal destination for a bike-sharing program like Zagster, which will have 5 to 7 stations spread across the Southfield City Center District area for a 1-year trial period.
Well, we have 5 locations and 7 stations. We have a 1-year trial period, and they're located here at the Southfield Municipal Campus. The South Pavilion entrance is one that's behind me. We have 1 station at the sports arena. We have 2 stations at Lawrence Tech University, 1 at their field house and 1 near their quad. And then we have a station at Lower Evergreen at City Center 2, where the mixed-use commercial district is. We have a station at 3000 Town Center. And then we have a station at Marriott, in Courtyard by Marriott on Northwestern Highway. So they're all strategically located so that people can walk to them or, grab a bike and go.
City officials see enormous potential with the program as they hope that it serves the mobility and lifestyle interests of the city's residents and visitors. Road and capital improvements continue to be a major focus of city leadership as Southfield gears up for the start of several road construction and reconstruction projects.
This is our Franklin Road project from Telegraph up to 11 Mile. And we've got a couple interesting aspects of this project. We've got a roundabout going in right at the 11 Mile and Franklin intersection. And the existing configuration was a little awkward, if you can recall the way you had to take different turns and lights all over the place. So it's actually well suited for a roundabout. It's going to make the traffic flow a lot more smoothly. Part of that reconfiguration is going to connect 11 Mile that's east of this intersection directly into the roundabout. So again, an improvement on the geometrics so you don't have to take the jog that you used to have to take to get down to the businesses at the east end. The road is also going on what we call a road diet. So that means that we're reducing the lanes south of 11 Mile from a 4-lane cross-section to a 3-lane cross-section. So 1 lane in each direction and then a center left turn lane. The Road Commission is going to be starting their Lasser Road project, and that's between Civic Center and 11 Mile. That will include a full closure of Lasser Road between Civic Center and Northwestern Highway. So that's going to be a big traffic impact to add to our construction this summer. And then the week of July 24th, the city's going to be starting on a Northwestern Service Drive project west of Telegraph. So from Telegraph west, and then that service drive connects back into the main Northwestern Highway over by Case and Lockdale Streets. So that's getting started. That's going to be a total reconstruction. Also reducing some lanes over there. Traffic counts don't really warrant the additional pavement that we've got out there right now. So that'll get started, and all these projects are scheduled to wrap up in the fall.
That brings us to the end of this 15 News Weekly edition. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.